Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And what we're doing today is we are playing traditional draft for Core Set 2020. They added this to the pre-release this time. So thank you again Wizards for sponsoring me, getting me into the Core Set 2020 pre-release here. We are super excited to jump into draft because draft has been added now. So if you guys don't know what draft is, you take a card, pass along. So each of these packs have 15 cards in it. It's different from your typical packs on Arena. It's actual like physical packs now. And so we take one, pass it along, take one, pass it along. We were trying to build a deck doing that. And I'm really interested with Core Set 2020. I haven't, besides doing the pre-release just barely, I really don't know a lot of the drafting. I don't know a lot of the comments. I didn't take the time to go read those afterwards. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see how it goes. Let me turn my music down a little bit. I had it up for Justin. I was just barely did a recording with DRAKUSETH, so we made that happen after 6 months. It was awesome. And I'm going to be doing something with Dr. Spillikin here, I believe, pretty soon after this. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. All right, well, man, I'm not sure if Golos Pilgrim is good enough. Is it better than anything else? Probably. I guess we take it. That kind of goes into any card. It's a decent card no matter what. So, Golos Tireless Pilgrim. So when it enters the battlefield, you get a search your library for a land card, and that's any land. So we can find whatever land we need to. Its ultimate ability: exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without playing their mana cost. So if we somehow find a way to spend 5 mana on stuff, that could be really good. But ultimately, I don't think it's going to happen. We're just going to have it as a good 5 mana, 3/5 that has a good ETB effect for us. We just did blue-white flyer, or Jet Sky Flyers in this last one for the pre-release, the sealed format, that is. Pacifism is really good. We might go for this Dragon Mage. I am a big fan of Dragon Mage. It's kind of a mill card, though. And we can't just go for Griffin. Griffin Protector is good. Murder is really good. Pacifism is really good. What colors do we want to go? I guess we go for Bomb first, and then we kind of go for... I don't want to be in random colors there. Maybe it's better to go for removal and then kind of build around what I have there. Leafkin? Druid, not too shabby. I actually can ramp us up pretty well with this. Enters the battlefield, search your library for same name as another creature you control. Interesting. A little bit harder to build around with this. So I do have card art for a few of these because of the Mastery mode. If you guys want to check out Mastery mode, once the next set comes out, there's going to be some really fun stuff that you can do with that. Chandra's Outrage is good. We're in red for it. I think I'm going to go for this. I'd like to have some ramp, and it does work with the Dragon Mage getting us up a little bit bigger. You can get to 4 creatures a lot easier in Limited than you can in other stuff. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a creature card from among them, put it into your hand. That's a lot of value towards the end. Ferocious Pup. We could try for like Wolves or something. Maybe just Mind Rot. Aether Gust. Not super great here. Anticipate can be good if we're in those colors. I think I'm going to go try for a green-red deck. Chandra's Embercat, not too shabby. You can only spend it on Elemental Spell or Chandra. We can just try to find Elementals. That could be fun. Ferocious Pup isn't terrible either. Honestly, this Tracker, I think, is going to ultimately be a better value from what we have there. Overcome. Meh. It could be good if we go wide. I'm just not sure I like it too much. +2/+2 and then gain trample. That could be a decent win condition. Yeah, let's take it. Pulse of Marasa, also a card I'm actually a big fan of with this. Gaining 6 life is a big deal, and being able to get a creature or land card from the graveyard, which a lot of things do go to the graveyard right now. 5 damage to target creature. We're going to take removal over the Pulse, though. Pulse will probably have a chance of getting another one. Vigilant 2/2. I'm probably picking my colors a little bit too early, but I'm liking so far the green red. We might have to splash into something else because we haven't had a ton of green red so far. Each elemental you control, huh? That can actually be pretty good. We need to have a few more 2/2s. Let's just grab good stuff right now. Ferocious Pup. Just kind of build a board. If we get, yeah, we still have our Overcome, which is really good. Growth Cycle. Better if we knew we were going to run into more of them. I haven't seen too many yet. Reckless Strike is good. We actually had a few of these pattern matchers as well. Let's go for a removal. There's a lot of flyers in the format right now. And in fact, we're going to grab this to removal or protection from all the flyers. We already have Reduce the Ashes. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the flyer or the reach. I'm a big fan of the healer. So this gains 3 life when it enters the battlefield. Life gain going to be really good here for us. And now, let's see. What colors are best to splash with? I think Teamer, if we end up going for a... Let's grab the Anticipate. Whoa. That was weird. This we can actually play. Choose target permanent in your graveyard. Return it to your hand. I mean, it's not amazing. Tectonic Rift can be a way to finish out a game. And let's see if these other packs are a little bit nicer too, red and green. We have another Dragon Mage, which I don't think we actually go for. Artemis All-Seeing. I mean, be able to draw 2 cards and discard a card can be nice. And just having a 4/5 that does that every turn can be lots of value. Not really on the colors we're at, although we do have Anticipate. We have... Do we actually like where green is right now? Rabid Bite's really good. Season of Growth. That's okay. I like gift prices as well. Let's go for... Bomb or a little bit of removal for early game. Let's go for another bomb here. I'm feeling like that can come back. There we go. Searchlight for up to 2 creatures, different names. Yeah, that one's going to be really good for us. And it's instant speed. In green and red, that'll be really good. Uncaged Fury can be decent as well. Let's grab this Silverback Shaman, though. I think that's what we're looking for. We're going to need to have more ramp if we can find it. Another ramp card. There we go. Let's... put a counter onto target elemental you control whenever it enters, and then whenever a creature you control dies, gain life. If there's an elemental, put a counter onto this guy. This is actually pretty good. Is it better than just having another ramp guy? Veil of Summer. Let's go for this. It is a good card. We have a chance of Veil of... What did I grab? Did I grab the right one? Okay, it did. That was really weird. Man, this is lagging a little bit for me. Another Reach is good. Blocks a creature flying, it grows. That might just be better than Rabid Bite right now. I like knowing I'm going to be able to draw into 2 creatures. Another Elemental Druid, not too shabby at all. The Thicket Crasher is also good. Let's grab the Druid. Feral Invocation, not too shabby at all. Artifact or Enchantment. Let's go for Feral Invocation. So this lets us flash in. We get to play instant speed and kind of surprise someone with a 2/2 to block with. Ferocious Pup, I do actually like. Veil of Summer is either going to be amazing for us or completely useless. All of our stuff gets hexproof from blue and black. Let's go ahead and grab it. I have a feeling we're going to get more Ferocious Pups. Gift of Paradise. Another ramp card. I mean, honestly, the 0/3 blockers for everything that we're trying to do with this deck, we are fine with that. Having 3 of those will actually make this pretty consistent. And in fact, now we might just grab the Uncaged Fury to... Oh, do we want to gain life with the natural? Let's go Uncaged Fury. That's a good win condition. Infuriate. Target creature gets +3. Let's grab... do we already have one Veil of Summer? We don't need more than one. A 4/4 is not bad. Yeah, let's... We just want more creatures. I mean, can't block. I don't think that's good enough. Not with some of the other stuff that's in the format right now. Well, guess we'll grab white card and natural and perfect. Hey, we were between on that one. Let's see here. Shock, amazing. In fact, that I think is just the best card here. Shock is just such a... I think it's one of the most played cards in the format right now, or in Standard. And there's a reason. It's just a solid card. We have tons of ramp. We need to actually get some bigger bodies for all this ramp that we have too. In fact, I think that we just grab another Gift of Paradise. We have tons of life gain, and now we just grab all the big things. Because I am honestly pretty happy with the way that we're built here. We just need to start grabbing all the big things. So, wait, how many big things do we got? We can go for one more. Maybe the Leaf King Druid to come back around. We're actually building a fairly consistent looking deck. We're good with 2 Gift of Paradises. I don't think we need more. Let's grab a Brawler. With the Leafkins, that can actually be like a 4/4 pretty easily for us, a 5/4. Another Elemental, not terrible. More life gain, I think, is going to be better than this other Brawler at the moment. It might come back around. Uncaged Fury, also good. Ferocious Pup. How many of those do we have? 1. And we have a lot of ramp, don't we? And this gets it for every elemental we control. Yeah, I guess we just kind of go on this elemental awesomeness plan. Active Treason, amazing in this format. Gets rid of a blocker and gains us some damage to do. We'll grab... Diamond Knight could be decent for us. Let's try out this Diamond Knight. So it gains a counter every time we play a spell of a chosen color. If we have a handful of green cards or something like that, it can get really big really quick, or quick enough to be useful. We're ramping up to this, so honestly, we can play more Reduced to Ashes. We're gonna have to cut several cards because I'm liking where we're at, but we have too much of everything. Overcome turns on our like Leafkin Druids or whatever, where we can actually attack in with them. I'm interested to see how well this does. Another Gift of Paradise. Do we just go straight up ramp, get to our big stuff, and try to win? Just dominate? We have a lot of big cost stuff. Do we have too much ramp right now? I mean, a Gift of Paradise is never a bad thing. We already have one of these guys. 2 of them? Yeah. Let's just grab another Gift of Paradise. We're probably going to have to cut some of this. We're going to have to cut a lot of things. Another Uncaged Fury. I mean, I guess... With these Gift of Paradises as well, we can actually go 3 color a little bit easier. All right, Forest. Why not? All right. Vault Progress. Yay, all this stuff that doesn't matter. All right, so let's see what we've got here. First things that we know, we are going down. I think Veil of Summer. We have a consistent enough deck that I think that we can do okay without that. Reckless Airstrike. We have quite a few reach creatures, so I think I'm going to drop that down. It is really good in certain situations, but overall I think I'm going to just have to try to ramp and get to our bigger boys before they do. I kind of wish I'd grabbed that other Dragon Mage. Forest Claw. So here's the big bombs we're trying to get to. In fact, we can go down maybe a Stone Golem. We have enough other big stuff at the 5-drop slot that I'm not sure we need that. And then we're going to win with Overcomes. Maybe we can go down to the other Stone Golem. We'll hold it for now. Brightwood Tracker helps us find our big stuff with the mana that we have. That's good. Lavakin Brawler, another big body. Get rid of that. Diamond Knight is kind of a bomb for us. Elemental. It's a good card. That's good. Probably get rid of that. Natural End. Let's go down one Gift of Paradise as well. And then Ferocious Pup I like just as like good blockers. It works well with Overcomes, which we have 2 of them now. Uncaged Fury is good. Honestly, we kind of have a semi-solid deck here. It's not too shabby. Greenwood Sentinel, which usually is a card I like a lot, but we have a really good deck here. Let's go down 1 Overcome. Oh, not 2. That's more of something that we like to run into once, but I'm not sure having 2 of them is going to be great. Tireless Pilgrim, you know, actually with the Gift of Paradises, we have a way to play that. We'd have to hit all 3 of them. Is it worth, what do you guys think? Is it worth holding on to our Gift of Paradises in order to actually go off with Golos? I don't think so. Let's go down Stone Golem. This is better than that. It helps us find lands. We could even we didn't get any good lands really throughout that. We have to cut 9 more cards. I typically play more stuff than I need to anyway, but let's grab the Gruul card back here. Like, honestly, we have a solid deck. I'm almost wondering if I go up to like 60 cards and just run this kind of as it was. Just a really solid card. We have Dragon Mage as a way to win through just milling them as well. And that's kind of why having more cards might not be bad, because we would also be milling ourselves as well. And so we need to be a little bit careful there. At the same time, if we're hitting them that many times, we're probably just going to kill them. Shared Summon's so good for us. Having a lot of big things is good for us as well too here. I really like having removal. I guess we go down a Ferocious Pup. It's not that good for us. We go down a Gift of Paradise. We go down not much else. Like, honestly, this is all things I would want in a deck like this. I can maybe add some lands. I hate going over 40 cards again, but I typically do that, and I play okay doing so. It's going to be less consistent if I do that, but I'm really liking every card in this deck right now. Feral Invocation could go down. Active Treason is so good. Healer of the Glade I can go down to 1. All right, so here we go. So Uncaged Fury down to 1. We can cut some of this stuff. Man, I don't want to get rid of Return to Ashes. I guess we don't. We can maybe drop one of these bombs. No, we're ramping up to hit bombs. That's part of the game plan. In fact, we can go down 1 Leafkin Druid with the 2 Gifted Paradises as well. So down 1 there. We can maybe cut a land with how much mana we have. So now we're down to 42. Is there a new good multicolor that works? Well, what do you mean multicolored? Like land, or multicolored what? And this is from a draft. So these are the only cards that we have to work with, is these ones right here. So we need to cut 2 more cards. Or we should cut 2 more cards. We don't really have to. When it dies, draw a card, overcome. Let's go down 1, reduce to ashes. Yeah, 1 reduce to ashes, and let's drop 1 brawler. No, you can have as many cards as you want. Yeah, this is 40 including lands. So we can have a maximum of whatever we want. You could throw in every single card and do more. The whole point of having 40 cards is that I have a better chance to run smoother. And so it's more of a, like, you typically want to stick around 40 cards because then you are, it's going to be drawing more consistently. I tend to play where I like to just have fun while I'm doing stuff instead. And so that's the main reason I kind of mix it up a bit here, is that I will kind of just have fun while we're going. And so let's see. I think that's good. I'm not sure if there's anything I really would add in just to have it more often. Yeah, I think this is good. Like that deck, we had so many copies of similar things that you could almost build that up to a 60 card deck because it was so good. But in standard, if you could break it down to a 40 card deck in standard, you would, because then you would be playing exactly what you want to more often. And so that's the idea of it, at least, is you're just going to be doing your game plan more often. I don't know. At the same time, there was a deck that had 269 cards that like dominated in an event just recently. So, all right, well, this is exactly what we want to do. We want to play Leafkin Druid. We want to get down Gift of Paradise, have lots of ramp, gain some life, get down a Predator or shared summons, find the cards that we need, and just kind of go crazy. So this is exactly the kind of hand that we want. So this is good. It's very good. And I need to check something really quick. Play the forest. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was streaming on Twitch as well, because I linked my account with Streamlabs to do both, and so I was a little bit worried there that I was streaming on both Twitch and Facebook here. But no, just Facebook. We're good. I just kept getting follows on Twitch, and I wasn't sure if that was supposed to happen. All right. Leafkin Druid. Bring it on. And this is, I mean, I'm liking our hand. Opponent is running like a Jeskai Flyers deck is what it's looking like, which is crazy powerful. I mean, I'm assuming so. If you can draft that, it's probably one of the better decks to draft. The life gain is going to help us. Getting out some big boys is also going to help us. So, Forest. We can't play anything else, right? So it doesn't really matter. Play Gift of Paradise on a Forest. He really wasn't going to block there, so that's fine. All right, so next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can play a Predator. And, I mean, hopefully we draw something else here to do. Diamond Knight. Diamond Knight is good for the next turn. Let's just get down Predator. With Menace, they're going to have to hold back a little bit more, which that's not typically what they're wanting to do with Flyers. They do swing it for 5 every turn, but we're going to start swinging for 6. We're going to go grab a Flyer next turn. With the Dragon. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't have too much removal. We actually might need to grab the Reach. We could just grab the 2 Reach creatures as well. All right, swings with those 2. Swings with everything. Yeah, they're just racing. Gift of Paradise, number dos. Diamond Knight, Gift of Paradise. How much mana do we have here? We can play Diamond Knight here. Put it on green. Gift of Paradise there. We have 4, and then we play a land. We can play Shared Summons, get 2 counters onto Diamond Knight. Okay, so that's the game plan. So Diamond Knight, green. on green. Yes. Forest. Oh, we don't have enough to do shared summons as well, but this will still work. I was mixing that up there. All right, which forest are we playing on? All right, there we go. All right, grow the Diamond Knight, gain some life back. We're helping our race plan here. Swing in, down to 14. Next turn, we can actually grab the... because we have enough mana here, we can actually grab one of the reach creatures, play it, like the 3 converted mana cost one. And yeah, it's 2/3. It gets +2/+0 when it's blocking a flyer. And so we'll be in pretty decent shape here. All right, opponent just passes. All right, this is instant speed, so we're actually going to attack in with both these guys first. See if we can trade off with the Diamond Knight anywhere somehow here. Do they have something with flash? What's this? So this is draft. This is yeah, we are playing a draft deck. All right, yeah, we'll kill both of these guys. I'm fine with that. So now before damage, let's shared summons. Diamond Knight grows. Get a little bit more damage in. Golos is interesting as well, but we need to have Dragon Mage, and how much mana do we have down? We have 4 mana, so let's grab... Mammoth Spider is probably better, but I want to be able to play something this turn. So let's grab... Maybe we don't need to be too greedy here. We're killing 2 creatures. And I'd like to have a bigger guy overall. Let's grab Mammoth Spider. So we grab 2. Did we grab... All right, there we go. So up to 2, differently named, done. And so we don't get to play Mammoth Spider this turn. It would have been really nice. All right, they do get to kill our guy. We kill 2 flyers. We get to bring in 2 amazing cards to our hand. We get to grow Diamond Knight. We're in okay shape right now. I think we will play Dragon Mage first, though. Just because we get to draw. Each player gets to draw more cards, though, so it will be a bit of an issue if this does get through. They could get some more value out of it, but we're hoping that because we've ramped up, we'll be able to play more things quicker and win that way. Is the dream, right? All right, down to 13. That doesn't have haste, does it? All right, so play Forest. How much mana do we have, actually? Let's get a flying blocker. Swing in. 4/3. The vigilance on this too, man. This is looking pretty solid. I mean, opponent can do some pretty big things here. Pacifism would be really bad. Once we get this spider down, though, I really don't know what they can do. Those should be pretty good. A 3/4. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Glaring Aegis. I like this card, actually. Tap target creature opponent controls. Gets +1/+3 on a first strike flyer. That's not too shabby. We have ways to deal with it, but it's not too shabby. I mean, if you're going to start racing, or, race, gets to draw a card here. All right, so first off, Mammoth Spider. Now we have a reach creature. Silverback Shaman. Grow the Knight. Swing here. We let them draw a lot of cards. We ultimately draw more. I'm thinking they're going to block here. This has to do combat damage for it to actually do anything. At the same time, they could draw into an answer, so they might let it through. We have a blocker, so we're not in danger of losing. All right, so they do block. Get the draw card. Okay. Down to 6. We have a lot of power on the battlefield. We have a trampler now. We're in really good shape. I really don't know how they come back from this. And yeah, I've been really impressed with Diamond Knight. I think that it's pretty good. Hey, Mickey, how are you? Welcome. Winged Words. Draw 2 cards. Oh, Winged Words is good. I forgot to add that into my Safara deck that I posted today. There's a lot of cards that I just kind of forgot about. But there's some... I mean, this format is so fun right now. I'm really, really excited. I think that overall, Standard is in a really good place. Oh, that was good for them and annoying for us. All right, we'll play that. Swing with everything. They have to block here. They have to block here. They have to chump block with 2 things with Mammoth Spider swinging in. So yeah, we swing with everything. We let them get through with the flyers, but they're going to have to block something. And if they kill this shaman here, the Silverback Shaman... All right, they block, yeah, okay. All right, down to 2. And pass the turn. Next turn, we also have the Lavakin Brawler. We don't have any other elementals, but besides the Druid. And actually, does it grow for itself as well? I think it says other elementals. That was good. You just watched the Safari video? Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was... Oh, this is best of 3. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I grabbed the Villa Summers then. In fact, blue cards. That'll come in. This will come in. Let's see. Anything else that needed to come in or things to come out? We can bring out... Honestly, the Golos was a little bit... Anything that's not as big for us isn't as good. Even Diamond Knight. It did help us win there, but it's not exactly what we're looking for. Active Treason can be really good. Healer, the heals is nice. It might be Overgrown Elemental. Tectonic Rift, because all the flyers still block us there. So yeah, that's what we do for sideboard for this. And I think that's good. Yes, submit. All right, so this is best of 3. I probably would have... I forgot it's traditional draft. I probably would have drafted a little bit differently there if I had remembered it was traditional draft. But overall, I think that we still have a really good hand overall. We have extra removal if we need it for big stuff. Veil of Summer. Do we hold up Shock or Veil of Summer, actually? I think it's Shock. Actually, do we even keep this hand? We really need to have stuff earlier on. Removal is really nice. Veil of Summer to help us draw a card if they play a blue spell, but there are also 3 colors. We're on the draw. We're gonna keep it as long as we are drawing lands. Like if we keep going, it's really bad to mulligan in limited, I feel like. All right, well, let's play Forest. I'm expecting them to flash in their flyer. Nope, okay. Because they played Island, I'm going to play the Forest for Veil of Summer. Yeah, they don't really... I don't think they have targeted spells or stuff. There we go. So we at least get to draw a card off of that. Having the ability to be hexproof might have been nice. There's like one piece of removal that's in blue. But the odds of making sure that happens and having the mana up available for it, everything like that. Hey, Tyler, welcome back. I think that just casting and getting the card draw right away is worthwhile. We at least guaranteed now have another land. And we drew a Leafkin Druid. That is exactly what we need. All right, so yeah, overall, that definitely helped us get up to where we need to be. Next turn, we have the Tracker and then into the Shaman. It's going to be very hard for them to keep up with our value as long as they just don't go insane. We didn't see any of their top cards. They might have just drawn that or drafted the Dragon Lord guy, whatever. That is insane stuff in the format right now. All right, Mountain. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah, Brightwood Tracker. Pretty good. Next turn we have Silverback Shaman or Shared Summons. I think we're going to hold off on that until we know kind of where they're at with their board. Although we could probably just go get the two reach creatures and just kind of lock them out of the game almost with those two. Winged Words. Yep, super good. Is it better to go for the Shared Summons? I don't think so. We're going to get to this 6 mana for the Brightwood Tracker here pretty soon too. And being able to just draw a good card every turn, or any turn that we don't have something else in hand. I guess we don't want to do it yet. We want to wait until we want to be playing as much value now. Especially if they're going to start trying to race here. Okay, down to 16. What you got? Hopefully no removal. Yeah, all right. Gift of Paradise isn't bad. Cat frightens me every time. All right, so we have Gift of Paradise. We can play Gift of Paradise into Brawler. Oh, we don't have quite enough mana. Let's just Shared Summons after the fact. Having Shock is also not bad. So we're going to keep Shock available here. I guess swinging with this guy doesn't do much for us, does it? We could Shock it. And then play Gift of Paradise. We want to do Shared Summons. All right, down to 13. There is Negate in this format. Let's go ahead and do it now. So I think Mammoth Spider and the other spider. I think that these overall are just the best things for us. Next turn we can Spider Active Treason, swing in for a crap ton of damage with that. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's very good. I mean, that's very bad, but at the same time, very good for us. All right, so Forest, Active Treason, Steal You. Go to combat. We have to kill this. Yeah, this is plenty for lethal. All right, so 4 there. 2 other targets. Can I target here as well? No, okay, I have to target something else. I guess it's that. But we have plenty for lethal. Got rid of the blocker. Dude, DRAKUSETH is such an amazing card. And we have shock if it's not enough. Yeah, we're... Active Treason, that is exactly why we have Active Treason in the deck. Is there are some times that it's the only way to win, and we just happen to have it. That was so beautiful. Whew, all right. Oh, man, okay. All right, so 1 win. So this is, because it's best of 3, you don't have to have as many wins to get everything back. We're going to go as long as we can with this and hope and pray that it's good. Oh, man. I'm going to take a note of all the things that I've recorded today because I want to make sure I can actually get all this stuff up and back again, because otherwise I may not be able to do that. There and back again. That's a good book, right? I did a sealed event. I played with Theorix today. Theorix 6. I'm going to play with Dr. Spillikin at some point here. In fact, I need to, while we're waiting for someone else to play, that is one thing is with the draft, it's only happening so long. A lot of people, I feel like, aren't playing his draft as much because there's a big event going on right now as well. So let me talk with Dr. Spillikin. I'll try to cut this out for you guys in the video, in the YouTube video. Which, if I did it right, you're not hearing me say this. Sorry if you are. Make a note of that. There we go. All right. All right, up against Xandarg. Bring it on, Xandarg. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Also, I do have my Discord. I've been trying to get a little bit more consistent being on Discord. Oh, I'm going to play first. Keep that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So my Discord link is there, as well as everything else, place for donations. I also just barely got up for Facebook. I had to stream two different days in a 14-day period. So the first hour of streaming I did today got me to that, and so I now have stars available. So if you guys want to, their stars are available to donate here on Facebook. Definitely not required at all. I have it now. Yay! All right, so Forest. We're gonna go for the Crasher. Actually, let's see here. Which one does more damage? I guess it is technically the Crasher because of Trample. And we have this Overcome, which is going to be amazing. These are all elementals. So I was thinking the Brawler next turn, we would be able to play this. It's for each elemental you control. So this actually would have been better. I would have attacked for 5 with it. Let's see here. How much mana do we have? So this taps for 2 mana once I get 2 creatures down. So let's play 2 green. Leafkin Druid. Oh, I have to have 4 creatures. Sorry, that was a really big mistake. My bad. All right, down to 16. Hopefully unpunished. I was thinking as though I'd already played this one. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. But I was thinking that if I had 4 creatures down, this taps for 2 mana instead. Would have been pretty good stuff there. Overcome is going to be good for us here. Cavalier, is this instant speed? No, it's not. A flying 5/5, draw 3 cards, put 2 cards back. A flying 5/5 with a brainstorm. And then when it dies, scry 2. Yeah. We're actually hoping that they swing all out here. We actually have enough mana for Overcome. We want to be able to play it and swing with the Leafkin Druids. Oh, no! The sound effect is stuck. Wizards really needs to fix this. So every once in a while you'll have a sound effect that starts up, and for some reason it will stay around. So I'm actually going to have to exit out of the game before it'll work again, or before it goes away. So it's going to be with us the entire game and into the next one. Man, Wizards really needs to fix that, which this is the VIP format rather than their typical thing, whatever. So we'll see how it goes. Sleep paralysis, boo. Oh man, we really needed that. We have a lot of elementals here. And the overcome, we actually would have had tons of damage with this overcome there. We don't have enough value. I don't know why they're not swinging with this. Because they can just win by holding back. We're going to pass turn. Overcome's not nearly good enough yet. With this, it would have been good. We would have been able to do a lot of damage. We would have been able to swing in for a 6-4, 8-4, 8-6. 6 damage there, plus 2 here and there. It wouldn't have been enough to do lethal, but we would have got them down to like 3 or 4 points of damage. Or 3 or 4 life. Oh, man, the waves, they're going... Is there a way to I can... I might just have to get rid of the audio here for a moment for this. There we go. That was... Whew. All right. Sound effects gone. Unfortunately, it takes away so much of the character of the game. So maybe I'll just turn it down a little bit, so we can still hear everything else going on, but that's frustrating. All right. Scuttlement. Scuttlement, not too shabby. Target creature becomes the color of colors of your choice until end of turn. Interesting. I'm trying to think of how we can break that. There's not a ton of things that are just color based. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Take action. I guess mountain. Play forest. We have all the lands and nothing to save us next turn. We're going to go down to 1. If we swing in, they just kill the Thicket Crasher here. I think we're dead. I think we don't show the overcome here. Because it's best of 3, we don't show it right now. We have to wait till this whole thing is over before I can change the audio. I think if I like got out, it would be able to get me back in, but or maybe it's gone now. All right, it's done after this. Whew, that was gonna be annoying. All right, they have flyers again, so we bring in flyer stuff. We really are gonna run into this a lot, aren't we? Bring in. Let's see, what was it? What else did we bring in? It was Veil of Summer last time that we brought in against that guy. Is that going to be better? And we went down, I think it was Golos. This does ramp us up to our 6 and 7 drops still. Like, if we are stuck on 5 mana, we can get there with this, so it is useful for us. Oh, we need to bring something in. There, that was supposed to come in. The life gain is useful because we're going to build a bigger board typically than they will. It is an elemental. Let's bring it in. Let's go down. What do we go down? Maybe nothing. We have enough ramp. We're fine to... We can go up to 41 just fine with that. But I think that the life gain is useful against this deck. If they're going to be racing typically. And so that can definitely help us with that race. And especially early game and maybe get us to the bigger plays later on. All right, so play first. Absolutely. Yep, and that's why we want it. It's great for turn 1. Opponent's mulliganing. It is the London mulligan right now. We really need to make sure that we hit land. If we get our lands, we have a great curve here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Diamond Knight's going to be massive. I just want to play. We're gonna have to play a Diamond Knight with a Diamond Horse at some point. All right, there we go. So we have our colors. We need to find a second green mana, but we at least get Diamond Knight down. Down to 22. Tap land with the gain life. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Diamond Knight for green. Swing it in. Down to 19. So let's go. You guys might be able to hear my son in the background. He's he's jabbering like crazy. So yeah, I have a 9-month-old, and dude, being a dad's the best thing ever. Maybe I can get my wife to bring him in here. I'm not sure if you guys would like that, but I haven't seen him yet today, really. Yeah, dude, we are drawing so well. We like this a lot. All right, Thicket Crasher. Grow the Knight. Actually, he's sounding kind of fussy. Maybe we shouldn't bring him in. All right, down to 16, pass the turn. Sacrificing the Evolving Wilds. All right. We can make this work. We can make this work. All right, Pattern Matcher. Land. Yeah, we need a land for this Mammoth Spider. Mammoth Spider is the best possible thing we can play. That's not bad, though. That grows our Diamond Knight. We don't need to be too greedy here, do we? We have the Overcome to play, so let's just pass the turn. Overcome, like, they might swing in a little more aggressively, knowing that they're going to hold us back with this Pattern Matcher. But if we find land next turn, Overcome, swing in with just a massive bout of damage, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to have to stay defensive the rest of the game, basically. So I'm guessing they swing in here. They don't. Yeah, we don't find anything. Pass the turn. We have to hit our lands. We have to hope they don't hit their Cavalier before long, because the Cavaliers are really good. Especially in Limited, they're really good. In Standard, I'm not sure. I've seen a couple of people play them in Standard so far. I think they're maybe a good one of. There's some decks that they work really well with. Like DRAKUSETH played a really good one. We'll see. All right, plays Island. Has her own Golos. I really wish this Overcome was instant speed. It would make it a lot better if it was. As is, I think that we just play our Mammoth Spider, try to get to this Vorstkla, and then Overcome. Hopefully they don't have a negate. And maybe that's something too, is maybe we try to go for it before we can't play it, but... yeah, let's go for the Mammoth Spider. It stops everything in the air. Grows the Diamond Knight again. If we can get the Diamond Knight really big, it's awesome. No attacks. Oh, do you hear the little cat purring? It does kind of distract you. Hey. Nice. Oh, well. I'm actually really... that helps us... I'm glad that we played the Mammoth Spider now. Air Elemental. Boo. Alright, I don't think they realize that we have reach yet. I'm not... trying really hard not to hover over the Mammoth Spider. Gift of Paradise gets us to Vorstkla. This could be a negate that they're holding up. Let's go for the shared summons now. Grab the Dragon Mage. Grab What else do we want to grab here? We don't really have the lands for the Dragon Mage, do we? Maybe it's the tracker to make sure that we can hit what we need. Maybe it's another spider. Spider. We can play that with Gift of Paradise if we don't hit land. So let's go for the Netcaster. All the flyers so that we can actually compete here. No attacks. Pass the turn. Our opponent has a big board. We did just grab our best things for this matchup, so this should help. Brightwood Tracker. This is the matchup where Brightwood Tracker is going to be helping us kind of take over the game a bit. Herald of the Sun. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They're starting to do some big things. We're going to have to actually start trying to win soon. No attacks. Another Gift of Paradise. All right, well, 1, 2, and 3. Gift of Paradise onto Forest. Gain some life back. We have another Gift of Paradise too, actually. We're going to go for the Spider. Spider. No attacks. Pass the turn. Land gets us to Dragon Mage. If without it, Vorse Claw is still not bad, especially if we get this overcome. Having a 9/9 swinging in. We actually hope that they kind of tap down a little bit to try to be a bit more aggressive. They can put one counter. They only have one source of white mana. Oh, they... What? Oh. Oh, they have they played all of these lands just to hit Golos. Oh, that is hilarious. Who's your favorite angel? My newest favorite angel is Sephara. She is definitely my new favorite. But Lyra, I mean, Lyra's just a solid angel. Herald of the Sun, it's cool. I'm not a big fan of it. But that was just insane. All right, we're going to have to do math to see if we can actually finish out this game here if they swing with too many things. We can kill that with the Spider. We can kill that with the Spider. We just take 4 here. Maybe I should have killed the Elemental. They might have a pump spell here too. There are pump spells. They're down to 10 cards. The other thing we can do is try to get in a hit with Dragon Mage. If we hit land, we're going to play Dragon Mage. Make them then overcome, trample, make them draw, stay alive as long as we possibly can, and make them... we're going to win by milling them out. How do they hit this many miscreants? That is so amazing. All right, so yeah, I think we just go for a Dragon Mage. And no attacks. Pass the turn. So Dungeon Geist. Where's Dungeon Geist? So it stays tapped as long as it's out on the battlefield. That's annoying. He gets to do this every time, but he exiles the top 3 cards. He's down to 5 cards. Overcome will make this a 7/7 that we can swing in with. He's going to have to block a lot. All right. Nice. He's going to have to try to win quick. And he's gaining enough life to do it. Draws a card down to 4 cards in the library. Boreal Elemental as well. He gets to play it for free. Man. This guy's drafted an insane hand. 5 Fairy Miscreants. 2 Sleeps. He actually got the lands for the Golos. Which, I mean, I also had Golos right away. Maybe I could have drafted something similar, but this is a little bit crazy. Can't untap like anything here. We're just gonna overcome and swing in and then concede. Yeah, opponent got us there for sure. Oh man, what's my favorite planeswalker? My favorite planeswalker is Domri's pretty cool. Honestly, I like Ajani. Ajani's really good. As far as the funniest voice text, I think that Raul Storm Conduit has the funniest like commentary or with his stuff. It's his is really funny. I don't know what are some other ones. There's some others that are pretty funny. Let me see if I can get my son in here for a cameo real quick. Yeah, what about you, Mickey? What's your favorite? What's your favorite angel and planeswalker? All right, well, I think for the YouTube video, this is probably going to be the last one here. Man, we have Gifted Paradise. Do we need to mulligan this? I like having the spider, and we're on the draw. I hate mulliganing in limited if we can avoid it. And I think that with this hand, we can avoid it. So it's not an insane hand, but it does all the things that we want it to. Pass the turn. Do I get my boy to come play with me? Yay! Oh, what's up, dude? Here's my little guy. Oh, let me move this to the other side. There we go. All right. I don't think we actually go for the spider. I think that we try to go for ramp right now. Hopefully they don't have a negate. All right, we get to gain some life. Next turn we get the Golos. We get to ramp even more, and then I can't hear without that dude. All right, Scampering Scorcher. Ooh, that's good. We just get to Golos. Grab a... Take action. I think we actually grab a Forest here. We're starting them young. You see this? This is a Super Nintendo controller. That's where it's at. All right, Silverback Shaman. All right, let's get this a little closer. Make sure you guys can still hear me. I can't hear myself anymore, so... Honestly, Uncaged Fury might be good here just to kind of stop this guy. Or we just wait for Active Treason. Opponent's just going kind of very aggressive. We can't block that with these guys, can we? Alright, Spider and Brawler. It's a little bit more value for the mana that we have right now. No attacks, pass the turn. And we'll see how this does. What's up, Stead? How you been? Another Scorcher. Swings it in. Do we want to keep that for... Oh, Woodland Champion with a Scorcher. That is really good. We can block two things here pretty easily. Block with two things. Yeah, let's get rid of their big boy. We're fine with anything dying. The Golos, we don't actually have anything for the Golos guy, so trading with Silverback, they get to draw a card, which is annoying, but overall, that was good for us. Okay, Mammoth Spider. Pass the turn. This 4/4 is annoying. We can kill it with Uncaged Fury if we really need to, though. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. How's that? Is that really tasty? Oh, Voracious Hydra. Gonna double up its counters, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's an 8/9. So here's the fun thing, actually. I'm hoping that they swing with everything. Oh, they don't. Pass to my turn. Ooh. Okay, here we go. This is what we do. All right, so first off, act of treason. Grab the Hydra. I didn't tap both mountains. Okay, good. Whew. Next off, swing with Hydra. And we're gonna... They don't block! Yes! Uncaged Fury. Do 18 points of damage. Down to 2. We have a shock in the deck. Oh, do we have a shock? I think so. Yeah, we have a shock in the deck. Overcome... Oh, my goodness. Nice. Oh, we had it. We were coming back. Everything has trample. And we have this Tectonic Rift to win the game. I think they have just enough for lethal here, though, with the trample. Ah. Maybe I should have swung in with more stuff. I could have been a little bit more greedy there. Oh, man. That was so close. Okay, so what things do we go down here? We need to go up life gain. Early creatures is good. Our big creatures are also good. Ferocious Pup's not terrible. I think we just go up the healer, go up. Honestly, Leafkin Druids are pretty good as well. And I don't think we even need to worry about mana because we just brought in, or maybe like up a forest or something like that. And we're going to play it like that. Because I don't want to change it up too much. I actually want to bring in a lot more early game creatures, but we're not going to go down any of our main game plan. Dude, I'm so glad that you love my headphones. Yeah. Wave at everybody. Wave. Oh, watch this. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but you gonna do it? He will always click his tongue whenever I do, but apparently not now. Can we mulligan down anymore? This is an awful hand. What? Oh, no. We're mulligan down to 4. I guess we keep it. Oh, this is terrible. Overcome to the bottom. Uncaged Fury to the bottom. Tracker might give us a chance. Honestly, Tectonic Rift might give us a chance to come back from a really bad draw. Where, like, if we can destroy a land, like, this is our best chance of actually coming back, might be just to Tectonic Rift, keep them off of a color of mana. Oh, that was bad. That was awful. All right, we have to draw like a madman here. That's not terrible, as long as we find land. All right, pass the turn. Need to hit our lands. We should have them on the top of our deck somewhere. We've already gone through many cards. Pass the turn. Let's hope that he doesn't have very many lands as well. Dang it! Ferocious Pup. All right. We can shock the 2/2. In fact, do we need to do it here? Yeah, we'll do it here. The Mother Wolf. Give me green mana. Yay! I should have put that on a mountain. That's fine, though. Oh, oops. Did you just throw my phone? Is that what you just did? Is that what you really wanted to do? Jeepers, dude. Alright, well, this Tectonic Rift isn't looking like... It was a little too late now. We're just going to play Overgrown Elemental. Doesn't even get a trigger, but we get to block the Thicket Crasher if we need to. Here, bud. Here's this for you. Oh. Well, now we get that. All right, Lavakin Brawler. No attacks. So here's the dream, is next turn we're going to Tectonic Rift. The turn after that, if we get Overcome, we actually could do pretty close to lethal damage within a couple turns. This grows to a 4/4. We could do 7 damage. They just brought down a big boy. Maybe we should have Tectonic Rift earlier. We're not going to block with these guys. They're just too big now. Down to 13. Active Treason. Active Treason to grab Crasher gives us victory here. Hey. That's mine. That's not an Active Treason. 4 damage here. Tramples through. 2 damage we block here. 2 damage we... Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that's a bummer. Just couldn't make it work. And I think that's it for us with this one. I think you only get 2 losses. And that was 2 matches, unfortunately. Man, mulliganing down to 4 was not very good, but I do like the traditional draft. That was really fun. I'm going to end the YouTube video there. We're going to keep streaming, though. So thank you guys so much for watching here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook if you guys want to catch some streams. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.